Kemi shared a negative experience with the Nigerian police, comparing them to the British police. The Conservative leader spoke with the Free Press, where she described the Nigerian police as thieves who stole her brother's watch and shoes. Let's take a look.
Do you trust the British police?
I do. But remember, my experience with the police in Nigeria was very negative. And coming to the UK, my first experience with the police was very positive. The police in Nigeria would rob us. So when people say, I had this bad experience with the police because I'm black and they're white, I was like, well, I remember the police stole my brother's shoes and his watch.
His shoes?
Yeah, they took his shoes and his watch. It's a very poor country. So, people do all sorts of things. And giving people a gun is just a license to intimidate. But that's not the bar we should use for British police. Obviously, it should be much higher. But my experience was so positive. When I was burgled, for example, the police were there, very helpful. They eventually caught the persons. It's 2004, so 20 years ago. The police did catch criminals. And now we've given them too much to do, in my view. So the police are the first line of defense for everything. And I think that burden makes it a lot harder for them to actually do the basics. And that's another thing that we need to look at.
Well, Rufai, Kemi Badenoch came under fire with a statement as well, because, they didn't even ask her about the Nigerian police. What was the need of highlighting the Nigerian police? Well, let me just bring some balance with, with the criticism she faced with this tweet. This person wrote, Kemi Badenoch's statement highlights the unfortunate reality of police misconduct and the struggles many face in Nigeria due to systemic issues. While her comment may feel harsh to some, it's important to use such remarks as a starting point for constructive dialogue about the pressing need for reform and accountability. Nigeria is rich in culture, resources, and potential, but corruption and mismanagement have left many disillusioned. It's not about labeling the country as poor, but addressing the deep-rooted challenges that led to such actions. True progress will come when these systems are overhauled and the people are empowered to demand better governance and justice. While this tweet is quite apt, we cannot say that the British police is not corrupt either.
Very, very
what
corrupt.
What really is going on here with Kemi Badenoch?
Fantastically corrupt. Couple of things, Oji, and please, I beg you, please give me time.
Go ahead.
Good. Very good. Number one, a lot of Nigerians are ignorant of what Kemi is doing. What is Kemi doing? Kemi is subjugating our own people to make Britain look good in the face of white nationalists. It's a deliberate attempt. These white nationalists believed in colonialism. They believed that black people are subservient to them. These were the same people that sold black people in slave markets. So these white nationalists have a mentality. Kemi feeds into the mentality by doing something called confirmation bias.